Okay, so this bear is isolated on this iceberg. What do you think the word isolate means? Michelle.
Alone?
Yes, it's very good. Here's the official definition. To cause a person or place to be or remain alone or apart from others. Here's some people who are from different parts of the world, represented by a handshake. So what do you think the word diplomatic means, based on this picture? Yes, Barb.
People from different countries getting along together.
It's a very good answer. Thank you. Law of work concerning the profession, activity, or skill of managing international relations. What about unraveling? If you look at this picture of this rope here, what is it doing? Michelle.
Breaking.
Breaking. Very good answer. So it means to investigate and solve or explain something complicated or puzzling. Here's some people who are occupying a building. If you look at this, what does it look like occupy means? Barb.
Sitting in the building or taking it over.
Very good answer. To reside or have one's place of business in a building. So right now there's that group that's occupying that place in Oregon. Right. Okay, so if you look at these two pictures, there's a before and an after. What do you think restore means? Michelle.
To clean it up and to make it better.
Good answer. Basically, it means bring back a previous right, practice, custom, or situation. To reinstate. Okay, now I want you to pay attention on this thing to the ship there. And then you have this eagle and a lighthouse. Based on that, what do you think commerce means? Think of ships back in the 1600s. People used to transport tea on those ships. Yes, Barb.
Bringing goods to other places, trading.
The activity of buying and selling, especially on a large scale. So yes, trading. What is this lady doing?
Hiding?
Yeah, she's kind of like cowering. Right?
She looks afraid.
She's afraid, right. She's afraid because she's vulnerable. Susceptible to physical or emotional attack or harm. Here's a lot of people who are wearing masks. Why do they want to wear masks? And what do you think a pandemic means? Michelle.
They don't want to get sick.
Right.
So lots of people are sick.
Yes. And a pandemic is basically a virus or some type of disease that takes over or that spreads all over the world. You look at these trees, they start out big and then they get smaller and smaller as you go along. What do you think diminish means? These trees are diminishing in size. Yes, Barb.
Getting smaller.
Absolutely. To make or become less. Here you have a picture of desolate land, and then you have grass. It's supposed to be a representation of sustainable. What do you think sustainable means?
For the environment?
Good answer. Yeah, so to be able to maintain at a certain rate or level. Yeah, so basically it's a big buzzword in environmental stuff right now. Here's a representation of fierce. It's a cheetah. What do you think fierce means, Barb?
Mean or attacking.
Yes, having or displaying an intense or ferocious aggressiveness. Fierce. This cheetah is fierce. This word is imperative. So here's this guy, he's basically telling people to stop. What do you think imperative means?
A command.
Yes, that's a good question. Good answer. Vital importance, crucial, an essential or urgent thing. Okay, so now go ahead and take out the papers that you just put pathos, ethos, and logos on. And then I'm going to show you some slide. Okay, so go ahead and take out your papers that you decorated and wrote the words logos, ethos, and pathos. And then I'm just going to show you a few ads, and I want you to hold up the sign of which one you think it is. Okay. So this first one, what's the rhetorical appeal? Cigarettes contain over 4,000 toxic chemicals, and around 69 of these cause cancer. Is that logos, ethos, or pathos? Yes, that's good. Logos, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Logos.
Okay. Logos. Okay, so this is a poster from World War One. Women of Britain say go.
Pathos.
Everyone's got pathos? Yes. Thank you.
For you, boo.
That one I got. Okay, we'll skip to this one. Okay. It was a year ago that I had a heart attack and died. What is that going to be? Pathos. Good. Alright, so here's a picture of a guy, his name is actually Ronald Reagan. My cigarette is the mild cigarette. That's why Chesterfield is my favorite. This is ethos,
Oh, he's famous.
pathos, yeah, ethos. Right. He's famous. So famous that he became president. He was an actor, too, by the way. Okay, the grass is always greener on the hybrid side. What is this rhetorical appeal?
Oh,
This one's a little bit tricky. Okay, so you guys got logos. Okay, so in the typically you say the grass is greener
On the
on the other side. That's what does that mean? It's an
It's
idiom,
better
right?
somewhere else.
Right.
It's better what other people have.
Felt your emotions.
It's an emotional pill, yes. Pathos.
Good.
Okay, this one's a little bit tricky too. So it says, my horn is not for sale. It's a picture of a rhinoceros. What would that be? Pathos, yes. Good answer.
The mad one.
Oh, the ethos.
Okay.
No, the pathos. With the faces. Okay.
What about this one? Sofia Vergara. I want to show all women that they can look and feel beautiful with the right affordable makeup. Yes, ethos. Perfect. You're getting this. It's great. According to the World Health Organization, eating 50 grams of processed meat a day, less than 2 slices of bacon, increase the chance of developing colorectal cancer by 18%. Which rhetorical pill is this? Seeing logos up. There's another logos. Yes, it is logic because it's facts, right?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Okay, class, so now we're going to do a think, pair, share. So I want you to get together with your elbow partner and then read this paragraph. Okay, so we're going to do a think, pair, share, and you're going to read this paragraph and then focus on the highlighted sentence. Then go ahead and, with your elbow partner, talk about which form of rhetoric this highlighted sentence is, and then you're going to share that with me. So go ahead and read it now and talk about it with your partner. Okay. So, Barbara and Michelle, what do you think this form of rhetoric is?
Well, we were reading it, and then in the highlighted sentence it says the word feel, so we thought it was the one with feelings, and that was the pathos.
Excellent. That's a great example of pathos. That's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we're going to review what rhetoric is. So, what? Hold on. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and review this. We learned about Aristotle's rhetorical appeals. Now, what would these rhetorical appeals be used for?
Persuasion.
Persuasion, correct. Okay. Now, could anybody tell me one of the ways that you would persuade somebody? Barb.
Pathos.
Yes, and what is pathos?
Pathos is appealing to their emotions to get them to do what you want them to do.
That's great. Could you give me an example?
That you want your family to be like somebody else, to be.
Oh, yeah, because maybe you want your family to help you with something, and then you could tell them what would make you happy, and then make you feel good.
Okay, that's great. What about another one? Is there any other appeals to rhetoric that we learned today?
Oh.
Yes, Michelle.
Logos.
Yes, and what is logos?
Oh, logos is appeal to logic and reasoning.
Okay, so what would be a good example of using logos?
If you tell people that not to smoke because it will cause cancer.
Yes, because cancer is a fact, right? Smoking causes cancer. We all know this.
Yes.
It's a very good example. Okay, and then there's one more. What's the other one? Barb.
Ethos.
Ethos. Yes, and what is ethos?
Ethos is trusting because you have respect for them because they know what they're doing. So an example
Yes.
would be when the famous movie star, like Ronald Reagan when he was a movie star, is advertising for Frosted Flakes.
Okay.
And you're going to eat them because he eats them because you respect his opinion.
Right. Okay. Thank you. All right. So now here's the homework. Basically, you should all have the last State of the Union that Obama did, and I want you to like look for just it's a small excerpt of it. So it's like 2 pages, and then look through all of that stuff and see if you can circle all of the ethos that he uses. And then I want you to take a highlighter, and then if you see a logos rhetoric, I want you to highlight it. And then all of the pathos you're going to underline. So if you guys want to use the last maybe a minute and a half of class to do that, that'll be great too. And begin. Okay. But whatever, I gotta turn something back.